This reading is for Sagittarius for the month of November 2020. Okay, Nine of Swords and Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Cards were shuffled, but I shuffled them as a manner of habit. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, so another page, Two of Wands, and Five of Cups. I'm going to pull a message as well. Well, really three. And this is randomly. I'll leave them till the end. Okay. So, let's start with these two. So we have two cards that indicate a little bit the Five of Cups, but it's at the end, and the Nine of Swords. Oh, so this is the you card. It feels like you're facing a conundrum, a dilemma, something you have to deal with, and it's causing you stress. You're worried about something, or you don't really know what to do, and here this is not going to be completely solved this month. I'm just warning you for that. Because the Page of Pentacles, it feels like there is an opportunity for you to start a new job, a new career, there's a promotion, there is something new that brings money in, maybe you have a new idea, but it's causing you worry, and maybe the worry is because you will have to make a choice here, and I feel here this Two of Wands is indicating that. So it feels like you really don't know what to do. Well, shall I stay? Shall I go? Maybe there is even a relationship thing going on, and you want something new for yourself. This is the Environment card. So there is this feeling that I feel that there is something new that you want to bring into your life, whether that's more abundance or, it can be even something, a new location, moving, something like that. But there is this anxiety around it, because you really don't know what to do. Now, you have been working hard. You have been planting seeds, and you're slowly seeing the results of the hard work you've been doing. But there is still this feeling of the things not turning completely out like you wanted them to. And I'm saying that because of the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is also, leaving behind something. When you leave behind, some cups are here in the water. They already have disappeared under the water. And there's still two cups here, partly floating. This is completely above the water. But these are things that you feel don't belong to you, and you feel that there is something new for you, waiting for you. And that feels true because of this, because you've done some hard work, and you're starting to see results, but it's not completely satisfying. And I'm saying that because of this Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, she's looking at the cup inside of this hole. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two are still upturned. These are empty. And it seems like they're going down this hole, like disappearing. It feels like you're not in control. You don't feel in control. And this is bringing you anxiety because you want something new for yourself. And you have been working hard to bring in that something new. But it will mean that you will need to leave something behind. And it's not going to be a fast process because the ending here is still this card of loss. The Five of Cups usually is the card of heartache as well, disillusionment, disappointment, loss, and then on a relationship level, emotional level. But here it feels also like, yes, you're leaving behind something. These cups are not really you. They don't belong to you. The emotions or the relationship or whatever it is, the job, it's not you. And you have still hope because there's still something that you have learned from the whole situation and that you can take along with you on your journey towards the sun. But I feel here, because there's two pages, so you have a page of pentacles and a page of swords. You have new ideas, and you have some ideas of how you're going to bring this new stuff into your life, whether that's a new relationship, a new location to move to, new work, a new job, a promotion. You have an idea how to handle it and how to move forwards to it. Also, the Two of Wands is choices that you have to make. So the ideas are there, and the beginning is there as well. The hard work is there, the work that says you can go on and if you work. But there is also at the same time things that you have discovered are not you or don't belong to you, and that energy is not going away quite soon, because you will have to really think about these two things and let go of this disappointment, letting go of this disappointment, and also this fear. Maybe here, this feels like disappointment, but also fear. If you connect it with this Nine of Swords, stress, worry, fear, anxiety, and a conundrum. Feeling as well that you have to make choices. The choices are here between the Two of Wands, but also look at the woman. I'll bring it closer. So the woman is looking outside. She has the world at her feet, as it were. But there's still this pull. There is a pull to something new. There's something new that is here. This pull is strong, and it may mean a choice here, a choice between two things. She's not even looking, not even holding. It's not even touching. This one is not touching her, but this one is. So these things are getting to her, and this is what she's longing for, and she's looking outside the window to see whether she can find it there. So it feels like you're going to make a decision. You're going to see that, whatever you need to leave behind here, whatever you're stressing about, and whatever the disappointment is, you will have to make a choice, and that choice, you only have that power to do that. But let's have a look at the cards that come out for these, the extra cards, to dive a little bit deeper, especially I wonder what's coming out here and here. Okay, so on top of that card there was hope. Another choices card or a balancing card. It feels like in the past you have been balancing stuff when you were working hard and focusing on that work and moving forward, making progress. Page of Cups and Ace of Cups. So really something new, even maybe a new relationship here coming in. The Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So those are good cards. On top of the Two of Wands. Queen of Cups, yes. I feel that is not your... Okay. Oh. We're not really getting a solution very quickly. It's something that's going to keep you still a little bit feeling stuck. But let's see what the last card is that comes out. Okay, another Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The Hermit card. It's inner work. It's really inner work that you have to do to make the choice. And the Tower as the end card. Okay, now the Tower People are afraid of that tower often, but I can tell you that that tower has its bad things, but it also has its advantages and its good things, because it means that you'll move ahead. A new cycle for you is starting, but that means that first of all, foundations have to be ripped apart, be taken away. But before we go there, I'll start here. So you working hard and really hoping the star, the in this case I feel it's the hope, hoping that whatever you're working, and if this is a relationship, you've been working hard on that relationship, and you've been tending to that relationship, tending to, the plants that sprouted from the seeds of the relationship. But also if it's work, you've been working at the job or at your career or whatever, working hard to make it work, and you had the hope that it would work. And there was a lot of balancing to do. You always had to to make things work, you had to do a balancing act. So the making things work, really, you had to make choices. You had to say, okay, will I do this or will I do that? What will make it work better for me? And you were always juggling, your ideas, but also even your money, if it's a job question. There was this trying to bring harmony into the situation. But I feel, because there is this Eight of Cups, like it's leading already, this is leading to this card, to the other Eight of Cups. So it's looking really into the cups and saying, what is this bringing me? Is this still, and I feel therefore that it's really relationship-wise, but of course you can see the new beginning, the new thing you want in your life, you want to bring in. That can be whatever. But it looks like whatever you have at the moment, it's looking inside the cup and saying, maybe it's not working. So then you walk away from it. So this card and the progression is there because it feels like you have this inspiration, this feeling that there is more for you. And I feel that there is more for you. You really have that. And it is possible. It is possible for you to make more money if it's money related. But I also feel that these two cards together, they say that happiness is in your reach. It is possible for you. And it is possible only when you walk away and you walk towards the new sun here. If you want this new thing to come in your life, look, this sun and this sun, they are the same. You will have to make a sacrifice. And I feel that that sacrifice is here in the Five of Pentacles. It is the sacrifice, taking your bags and leaving. If it's a relationship, take your bags, leave. If it's a job, leave, because you've been working hard, but it feels like you didn't get the recognition. Although you were hoping you would get it. Even in a relationship, it can be the same thing. You were hoping that it would work out. You were hoping that, this would come sooner, but it didn't. So this is in your reach, but only if you're planning, if you really do that. The new thing you want in your life, the new relationship, new job, promotion, whatever, that is in your reach if you leave the things that you have now and that are keeping you a little bit stuck behind, because you will have to do that. You will have to sort of cut your losses and go, because you have this idea. Apparently, it feels like this idea has been there for a while. And yeah, you've been thinking about doing the leaving stuff really for a while now, but you have to act on it. And so we have a Page of Swords, now we have a Page of Cups. So also, like a new form, and this can be of the relationship that is existing, or if the job that is existing, but it feels like there's an offer for you for something new, a new job, a new relationship. Something new is coming in, and again, here the Ace of Cups is really reaffirming that if you leave things behind, new things are going to be on your way, and that can bring you happiness. So there is this thing you have to do. Because what I feel here, this card says that you have been giving way more than you've been receiving. You have been really doing this a lot, being the harmonizer, being the one that keeps the harmony smooth, keeps the relationship smooth, keeps the job going smoothly. So you've been giving a lot of yourself, and then when you give too much, you no longer have anything to give. And it feels like you're on that point now, that point of breaking down, it's enough. So you're longing for some more, you're longing for whatever is next in your life. And whatever is next will bring you more security and stability in a relationship, but also money-wise. And money can be related to a relationship, or it can be related to a job. So whatever you're doing, that walking away and that starting the new stuff, the new thing, whatever that is that you have in mind that you want to do, the new thing that you want to come in into your life, it is going to make you a little bit more stable and feel a little bit more secure with yourself, but also maybe in that new job, or in that new relationship, or that new location where you're moving to. Because it can also be, leave behind a location and move to another place. If that is the case, then, you've had these ideas, they've been forming, and you have this possibility to go somewhere new, and it's going to be a good new start emotionally. Because when you give and you give and you give, whether, however that is, that giving, it is that giving here, or that trying to create a harmony too much, it will empty you, and it's causing this anxiety in you. So there is this new outlook. I feel that this is really the new outlook, a new way of looking at things in a way. So the Knight is also looking that way, as is she that way, looking ahead, looking into the future. This Knight is also doing that. He's looking, overlooking whatever the next step is. And I feel all of this, if this card, look at this as an advice card and say, trust your inner wisdom. Trust what your intuition is telling you. Trust whatever that comes to you, because you want this. You want to move, towards your happiness and towards that future. You want to move that way. And you need to really think really good and deep inside yourself, and reach in and, conquer that conundrum, that dilemma you have by thinking about it. It's not something that you're going to do very fast, or that will be easy to resolve, but it will take a lot of your inner strength and going inwards, thinking. Also, maybe when it's a relationship, maybe it's time for you to be alone a bit and think about that relationship, whether it's still working for you. Because by being on your own, you'll start to see what it is, whether it was working or not. But I feel that anyway, you will have to let go of stuff. There is no other way around it. Whether it's letting go of the job, whether it's letting go of the place where you live, whether it's letting go of the relationship, there is something that you need to let go, because then the cups that are still filled have a possibility. And this is quite a relationship card, I feel. In a way, there's a lot of emotions involved. It is, even when it's about a job, it feels that it is an emotional thing. It's causing you a lot of emotions, and here the worry, the anxiety, the stress. But also, you have to connect to those other emotions, those positive emotions that tell you to leave the stuff behind. Even though it hurts, it's time to do that, because it's time to deal with those emotions that are left behind from the whole situation, that you will have to do when you leave all this, and when you are ready to step away, it will be still emotional. It will be emotional, and things will not be resolved quickly. Yeah, it will keep you a little bit sort of doubting, did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right stuff? Am I taking the next step? Am I going for the right job? Am I doing the right thing if I leave this relationship, or if I leave this location where I lived? Because you can't see ahead, you're blindfolded, you don't know. But it's only the thoughts that keep you stuck. It's these same thoughts from here, from the Nine of Swords, and here the Eight of Swords is the thoughts that you have, the fear, the fear thoughts, the thoughts that create that fear, that scared part in you. There is definitely something new coming in. And it first will need to sort of shake you up and take that foundation, or the things that you've created in your life, they need to change. So they will be shaky. They will be shaken up. There will be things taken away. Well, not taken away by other people, but just, the natural course of the events will shake up your foundations, will take away some stuff, some routines, some habits. If you move house, well, that's literally taking your basic foundation of living away. If you leave a relationship, it's going to stir things up. It's going to bring a lot of emotions up. But it's also making room for something new. When the Tower comes, there is this big shift, but there is also a place for something new. Because otherwise, whenever things are ending, something new is beginning. So it's also a big transformation. Towers bring in transformations. So this is what's happening to you. And I'm going to read the message cards to you. Okay, the door to value. So this door, and then you see money. So in a way, that is for me connecting to this. So if you leave the situation, or if you walk away and you walk towards the sun, there is more abundance possible. But let's also see that in the relationship wise, it can also bring you a little bit more love, but also more abundance, more value, new values with the Tower. Because you've been giving so much in this relationship or in this job, and it hasn't been given back to you. And that's why this says that, if you walk towards this sun, the value will come in, the new values will come in, the new relationship comes in, the new job comes in, whatever that new thing that you want more of in your life, it will come in. The next card is compassion. The vibration of compassion shines through my every cell. So I feel you have to be compassionate with yourself and with whoever. If it's a relationship-related reading, then there is a lot of compassion to be had with the whole situation, with the person. But also, I feel you have to be a little bit kinder to yourself. Because I feel like, this conundrum, this dilemma you're having here, it also makes you feel like the bad person. And that's why you've been giving so much, a bit of out of guilt, out of shame, out of pity. But maybe it's time to be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. And thinking that whatever you're doing here, it needs to be done, and that's where you will find that wisdom and that knowledge inside of yourself. It's not somebody else that's going to tell you what to do. It's you who has to find the answers within yourself. Oh, and then the last one is the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Here, the Page of Swords. Spirit has a plan. So there is this plan for you, as it were. I'm going to just read it. It's number 35. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly here, by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, abundance here as well, door to value, surrendering to a power greater than yourself. This is a power greater than yourself. You will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. You want to manifest this desire. And you can. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, and that is these riches, they are still available to you. Sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. So, the protection message, I'm going to read this as well because I think it's a bit to hear, connecting you to this one. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Yes, here. And this safety, you may have felt safety, but you were not completely safe. You're never completely safe because everything changes. So where is this, if you have security and stability now, there is no guarantee that it's going to last forever. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. So, in that regard, yes, this Spirit is you having a plan as well, and you have to trust your wisdom, but also trusting the universe. I think here this card is bigger than you. It's the universe coming in and helping you along, really. It's not that it's going to destroy everything you have. It's helping you along on your way towards that more happiness, more abundance, and towards this new thing that you really are craving for in your life. So Sagittarius, that was it for you for November. If you know your moon sign and your rising sign, maybe you want to have a listen there as well. Maybe it can give you a little bit more insight or additional insight. Or if this is not really applicable to you, then maybe the other ones are more applicable to you. I'm going to leave this here for you. You can always listen back. And I'll be back in December with a new full reading for you. Bye, Sagittarius.